Hello, everyone. Welcome to TD Board Gamers. My name is Dave,
And I'm Dirk.
and today we're going to start a new series of videos. This is going over the different categories for cards that are in the current format. So, as of December 2025, the was it 1.7? Yeah, the 1.7 version of the rule book came out, and they introduced new environments, and one of them is the current environment. And so the current environment right now is uh, player cards that are from the core set, from the Age of Apocalypse wave, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D wave, and the Civil War wave. Now, at the time of this recording, we are in the middle of the Civil War wave, but I just decided to kind of show like what deck building cards you have available if you want to play in the current format.
Yeah, the current format generally runs, what, 2 years?
Yeah, it's gonna be like the last three product
Yeah.
waves. So these sets of videos will be valid until um, probably December of 2026, which then hopefully the 1.8 version of the rulebook comes out, and then Age of Apocalypse will drop off the current format, and the Defender Wave will be added. But the Defender Wave is still part of the current format. It's just there's no cards out yet, obviously. So this is before Wonder Man and Hercules comes out, and the Defender Wave. But throughout 2026, what we'll do is once we get through this first set of videos, we'll do supplemental cards that get added and cards that have come back from reprints. So, for example, there is a card even in this video that was reprinted in one of the hero decks that's not normally part of the current format, but since it's reprinted, now it's part of the current format.
Yeah, and we even though we've seen some of the preview cards for Wonder Man and Hulkling, I mean not Hulkling, Hercules, we're not including those.
Yeah, we're not going to
So it's just going to be the ones that are currently out.
Right. But when those products come out, then we'll do a supplemental video of just the aspect cards. And that will be a supplement to all the videos of this series. So for Hercules, and I don't know if we'll combine them. I guess it depends on the number of cards. But
Aren't they generally like 15 cards each?
no, the non-hero cards.
Yeah, that's
the
what I mean.
25.
Oh, the 25 plus. Okay.
Yeah, but there's
25 plus backup pack. Okay.
well, there's no backup pack. Oh yeah, those will have backup packs. But yeah, so we'll just have to kind of play it by ear when we get to that. But the idea then is probably next year we will start this set of videos over, or we'll just say, drop the Age of Apocalypse wave. This will be chapter marked, and we'll go from there. So the first thing we want to do is the core wave, of course, had 5 heroes. So we have Iron Man, Black Panther, She-Hulk.
T'Challa. It is the T'Challa version.
T'Challa, yep. Spider-Man, and Captain Marvel. Now we're only going to show the products that actually have cards in the category. So there are other heroes, but this is not a hero reviews per se for the current. This specific video is aggression allies.
Yeah, so we're just going over the aggression allies. If they did not have aggression allies in that product, then we're not including them.
Right.
Like this one, like what is it?
This is the core set.
Yeah, whenever we go through one of the other ones, we'll have a couple. There's a couple of them. Heroes were in the box, but the heroes themselves specifically didn't have the aggression ally. But since they were in the set, the box we put them.
Right. So from the core set, we only have 2 allies here.
So the first one we've got here is Hulk. So he's one we still played with him. But he's a 2-cost ally. He is Avenger Gamma. He's got 5 hit points. He cannot thwart. It's a dash, so it's not a 0. He just cannot thwart. He's got 3 attack. And as a forced response after he attacks, you're going to discard the top card of your deck. If it's got a printed resource, you're going to do the appropriate action. So it's strength, you'll deal 2 damage to enemy. Energy, you're going to deal 1 damage to every character. If it's mental, you're going to discard him. And if it is wild, you're going to do all of the above. And unfortunately, it always seems like we get wild or mental.
Fighting the dog here.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have the Tigra ally. She costs 3. 1 thwart to attack, 3 hit points. Avenger. Response after a Tigra attacks and defeats a minion. Heal 1 damage from her. All right. Then the next product is the Age of Apocalypse. And the Age of Apocalypse, we had Bishop and Magic Hero.
Okay.
And the first ally we
We
had.
had Goldballs, so he was a 3-cost X-Men ally with 3 hit points. He thwarted for 1, he attacked for 1, and as an interrupt, whenever he attacks, you're going to discard up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, and he gets plus X attack for where X is the number of cards discarded this way. So depending on how much you needed to do, you could get up to 4 attack out of him. So that was always nice, but it was you could judge how much you needed.
All right. The other ally we got was Tempus. She costs 2, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 hit points. She's an X-Men. Play only if your identity has the X-Men trait. Interrupt. When the villain would scheme, you can discard Tempus, cancel that activation, and deal yourself a face down encounter card. So it's a nice way to cancel a scheme, especially if the main scheme is getting pretty high, or you got a villain with a high scheme. That's pretty cool. All right, so the next product that had aggression allies was the Iceman Hero Pack.
Okay, and with this, the first one we had was Glob, who was a 3-cost ally, X-Men ally with 3 hit points, thwarted for 2, attacked for 2. He does take 2 consequential when he thwarts. You do have to be an X-Men to play him, but after he enters play, you're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached. So he's really good for Cyclops.
Right. Or Iceman with his frostbites. All right, then we got Shark Girl. Shark Girl costs 2, 0 thwart, 2 attack, 2 hit points, X-Men. While Shark Girl is attacking an enemy, she gets +1 attack for each upgrade attached to this enemy. So like Dirk mentioned the upgrades for Cyclops, but this is current. Cyclops is not available in the current format.
That is true.
So we got to kind of pull back on referencing heroes that are...
I'm still going to reference them.
Well, not in this series of videos. I don't want to, ideally. All right, the next...
You're going to have to police me on that because I'm terrible.
Yeah. The next hero we have is Silk.
Right, and Silk came with the Spider-Woman ally, so she was 3-cost S.H.I.E.L.D. and Web Warrior with 3 hit points. She thwarted for 1, she attacked for 2, and as a response, after a Web Warrior ally, including this one, enters play, you deal 1 damage to an enemy.
Okay. The next hero that had one was the Falcon, and he had the Winter Soldier ally. So he costs 3, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 hit points. Shield Soldier. Response. After Winter Soldier attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme.
Okay, and next we have the Winter Soldier hero. And the first one he had here was Captain America. So Captain America was 4-cost ally. He was a shield soldier with 3 hit points, thwarts for 2, attacks for 2, comes in with toughness, and after he enters play, you can ready a shield character.
Okay. And then we got Deathlok. He costs 3, 2 thwart, 2 consequential, 1 attack, 1 consequential, 3 hit points, cyborg, shield. After Deathlok enters play, search your deck and discard pile for a copy of the shield sidearm and attach it to him. So shield sidearm, of course, is an aggression upgrade that you can put on Deathlok and any other shield people. All right. And then the final product that we got right now is the Civil War, which gave us Hulkling and Tigra.
And so the first thing we had here was the 2-gun kid. He's a real fun ally. He's 3-cost. He's an Avenger with 3 hit points. Thwarts for 1, attacks for 2. And as an interrupt, whenever he makes a basic attack, you can choose 2 enemies instead of 1 and resolve the attack against each of them. So he technically deals 4 hit points, 2 to 2 different enemies.
Okay. Then we had a reprint. So this Spider-Girl, so she originally came in the Spider-Woman pack, or the Spider-Woman Heroes kit that was part of the Rise of the Red Skull. But so
Which
this
is where this particular card comes from if you look at the symbol.
Yeah, but Spider-Girl showed up in Tigra, so now Spider-Girl is in the current rotation because she was reprinted in in Civil War for Tigra. So she's costs 2, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 2 hit points. She's an Avenger. Response, after you play Spider-Girl from your hand, stun and confuse a minion.
Yeah, Dave's really glad to see this one still in rotation.
This is one of
he likes this one.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite aggression allies.
So, and unfortunately, Sunfire was not in that pack.
Yeah, no, Sunfire is no longer.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he's bye-bye until we get to X-Men again. All right, well, anyways, so this, like we said, starts our current rotation set of videos. So this was aggression allies. So next we will be doing aggression events.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were going to go by aspect or by class.
I think we'll go by aspect.
Okay, that works for me.
All right. Well, anyways, so thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go ahead and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post new videos. All right, see you.